Gaurav and I welcome you all to my channel. Today is 22nd of January. The Delhiwalas are reeling under 10 days of cold wave. But there are few crazy people who feel that this is not enough. So to experience the chill, we are traveling to Manali, where we would be experiencing the snow. Today there is a forecast that it would be snowing, and along with that we would be also seeing the igloo life in Sethan. Like my last road trip, this road trip is also with trail hunters. 18 Thars back to back with snow chains rumbling in the snow for another off-roading experience. So leave everything you are doing right now and stick with me for the next few minutes as I take you to the magical land of white mountains. Our convoy was supposed to start from Delhi early Saturday morning, but Vijaya and I decided to get an early advantage and start from Delhi on Friday afternoon. With the night stay in Bilaspur, we ensured that the drive to Manali on Saturday was limited to just 6 to 7 hours. The Himachal Tourism Hotel in Bilaspur is at the midpoint of Delhi-Manali highway. The hotel overlooks the mighty Satluj, making this hotel an attraction point in this route. After a short drive, we reached Manali. Today's stay is in Mini Resort, a decent hotel overlooking the Manali Valley. On the far end, we could see the village of Sethan entirely covered with snow. After settling down in the hotel, we started waiting for two things to arrive, the convoy and the snow. The convoy came first. It was great to see old friends from the Samba Lake trip and some new friends also. The evening started with some expert tips on snow driving.
रीजन behind that is कि अगर हमारी कॉन्वॉय एकदम स्टार्टिंग में होगी तो we will reach on time. बाद में बहुत ज़्यादा snowfall नहीं होती है, there will be more capacity.
As we settled down after a few drinks, it started snowing. The evening party shifted quickly from the restaurant area to the road in front of the hotel. This is just the vibe we need on the first day of our road trip.
Just you, it's me, 'cause I was made to be free. I am made to be free. I am made to be free.
Next day, early morning, I woke up excited to see this whole blanket that has covered the valley. Today will be my first experience with this Thar on snow. We have all heard dreaded stories of driving in black ice. So we engaged the 4-wheel mode and activated the differential lock. Mindful of not using hard braking, we maneuvered cautiously in the ice. We also reduced the tire pressure to around 25 psi to increase friction. A few minutes into the descent, we felt like a pro. By now, the respect for Thar has increased a few folds. It has not moved an inch without my approval. The differential lock was working wonders. The differential lock system ensures that the machine gives differential torque to the left and the right wheels based on the traction it is experiencing from the road below, while maintaining the same speed in both the wheels. After topping up the gas from Manali, we started for Sethan. As we are lining up for the climb, the rain began. Rain in Manali means snowfall at Sethan. So, without taking any chance, we decided to wrap snow chain in our tires. Fitting the snow chain in the rain with the street flooded with snow-melted water is the second challenge of the day. Vijaya and I was one of the first to fit the chain. It did not take more than 15 minutes. Though it is not the case for the rest of my comrades. Most of the other Thars took help from local cab drivers who did it for a nominal charge.
ये थोड़ा सा सीधा होना है ना
ओके
ठीक हो जाएगा ना
सही है एकदम परफेक्ट
बैक साइड वाली भी देख
एकदम सही है ऑलिवर ओलिविया
With the snow chain in 2 alternate tires, the convoy started. The rule is not to speed beyond 20 km per hour on roads with no ice cover. Those who did not follow the rule have their chains broken within a few kilometers. And thus, the road ahead became a bit more trickier for them. Anyhow, we started our ascent. The rain quickly transformed into snowflakes. Slowly, the intensity of the snowfall increased, and so was our excitement. Every turn was unveiling a new landscape that could fill an artist's canvas. Every time the convoy stuck, it was a sheer delight to step down and feel the fresh snowflake falling. Never the snow was so soft below the feet. We were blessed with such heavy snowfall which coincided with our ascent to Sethan. Else, the trip would not be half as delightful as it is turning up to be. We are now driving for 4 hours while the road to Sethan should take 45 minutes. But no one was complaining. Around 4 p.m. we reached Sethan. The complete village was booked for our convoy. We parked our Thars outside the village and started our walk to the village community hall, Once outside, it's a different world. The snow all around was quite overpowering. Not that we were experiencing any cold, I got disoriented for some time. Falling a few times, we reached the community hall.
Welcome to Eskimo's Igloo House. Anytime.
Eskimo Igloo House.
Though we had snow boots, it is not enough for the black ice. We could also have brought spikes which could be fitted in the snow boots. By the time we could finish lunch, it was getting dark. The next challenge of the day was to walk through the slippery snow to reach our igloos. And luckily, we were allocated the furthest igloo from the community center. After walking for 15 minutes, we could see the group of 3 igloos down below from the road. But the path to those igloos were filled with snow. After falling a few times more, we reached our designated igloos. But after crawling inside, it's a different world. Warm and cozy are the words to describe the igloo from inside, especially when we have heavy snowfall outside. Though we have not measured, the inside temperature was 7 to 8 degrees above the outside temperature. The bed was on top of an ice slab with waterproof sheets protecting the bedding from getting wet. The hot water bags inside the blanket removed the iota of cold which was still in our mind. The only uncomfortable part was the door, which is nothing more than a wooden board with a handle. It has loosely covered the front opening of the igloo from where any animal can easily come in. After we had dinner served at our bed, we dozed off. Later on, we found that the night temperature had fallen around minus 17 degrees centigrade. It is mesmerizing to see the igloo from inside in the morning light. Quickly, the idea of the day's first challenge started troubling me. Promptly, I got into all the layers and crawled out of the igloo. Scrambling in the snow and falling a few times more, I reached the first destination of the day. To my delight, the semi-frozen washroom was relatively clean. I could also find a drum of water with thick ice in the top layer. But I must say, the sight of the tissue paper roll was a big savior. The snow has changed its shape in the morning. From the flake at the night, its shape has changed to minute ice droplets. I will recommend this igloo stay to those who want to experience solitude away from the village. There are few igloos which are in the village also. After a good cleaning of the Thar, we started our engine. Today we are supposed to get more snow and better view as we are climbing more height. We are heading north for Barrage.
Hello, hello. 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 Hello, hello.
है। cleared all the difficulties on the road and reached till the last bend of the barrage. Though some of the local gypsies could reach the last point, they got stuck in 1.5 meters of snow. By the time we could salvage them, the snowstorm had intensified and we decided to return. Changing the car's direction on the road that is wide enough for one car is a challenge by itself. While I could easily change my car's direction, the defender, which is supposed to be our convoy's rescuer, got stuck. And I was in the correct spot for this rescue. After the rescue, we returned back without much of an event. Today, we will spend the night in a homestay. We are lucky to get one of the best homestays in the village. The room was cozy with electric blankets and Netflix. Our hostess Poonam was very cordial, and from the minute we entered the homestay, we felt at home. Today we ensured not to miss the evening party. The party was not only attended by everyone among us, but everyone from the village also joined us.
We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long, and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone.
Next day, the weather gods had enough, and it was a bright, sunny morning. We started our descent. Climbing down to Manali just took us an hour. We reached our next hotel in Manali, Winterfell, for breakfast. The hotel has lovely cottages on the riverbed. I will remember the hotel for its sunshine and hot bath, both of which we were derived of for the last 2 days. We had a late lunch in Cafe 1947, another riverside cafe. The trout fish and wine is extremely delicious here.
Compared with who, bro? Like,
Back in the hotel, we had a bonfire before going to bed early. The next day was Republic Day, when we had a grueling 15 hours of drive back to Delhi. Please press in the like and subscribe button if you liked my video. I will also look forward for your honest feedback on what you liked or did not like in this video, as it will help me learn the art of vlogging. Thanks for staying with me till now. Bye.